A thief has robbed a warehouse in the Blue River. There he is right there. Gunslinger! Hurry up, dude. Oh, he's gonna get away, boys. He's gonna get away. Haywood Murphy, what did I hire you for? You gave up already? You scumbag. Earn your keep. No, don't just walk over there, you ding-dong. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Depraved. I'm your host, the Birdman known as Falcon. This right here is a colony sim building game, which you guys know I'm a big fan of to begin with, but this here has a Wild West theme, which is something that I'm a huge fan of, whether it's video games, movies, television. I just love the Wild West, and to be honest with you, I don't really recall playing too many Wild West colony sim building theme games, so this honestly just brought my attention forth, and I wanted to check it out here for you guys as well. So the first thing we gotta do is generate a random map here. I'm trying to find something with a good stream of water, because you'll need water for, build your... Oh, that looks really good. So, the brown is going to be a railroad station, which we get to build. It's going to help us, export and import goods eventually. I think that's going to be, mountain area, and we have water over here. So we could basically set maybe our colony, right over here. Here's a trade station I talked about. We want to kind of set up near that. We have some water. This is a really good map, I would say. So we'll set up our settler wagon somewhere over here. This will be our main hub right now. So if we go to control and then move this around, I guess we'll go right over here. And you're seeing this blue outline over there that I'm moving around. And that'll be the radius of this area here going forward. So we have to build within this blue limit, but then you can actually extend over and over, but you have to buy territory for that. So right now we'll start right over there. And at this point, they should show up and start moving themselves a little bit through here, so let's speed up time as they make themselves all the way over here. I know I chose really far from where you guys were at, but unfortunately, you start off in one extreme end of the map, so let it go here for now. We're gonna have some deer over here. There's, I think, a coyote or a wolf over there. What are you guys supposed to be? Wolf aggressive, and those are gonna be some of the aggressive monsters that we have to deal with, or not really monsters, but animals. I'm pretty sure we'll have, bears, but we also have bisons, which are friendly. We got boars who are friendly. Unfortunately for them, I'm not really friendly, so I'm going to be killing a bunch of them for us to get some meat for the winter. Let's slow it down here, and we have a new building available for building. So right now, they'll set up the town hall to begin with. We have 8 pioneers. What we're looking for grabbing is settlers and merchants. Getting settlers and merchants here as soon as possible will let us build more and more stuff. Right now, a lot of this stuff's going to be locked, and it'll open up based on the amount of, pioneers, settlers, and merchants that we have into our little society over here. So the first thing I'm going to start off with is going to be a lumberjack, because we're going to need a bunch of wood, baby. So I'm going to put the lumberjack somewhere here within the trees, and then we'll set up an area for them to show up at. So let's do... Over here works out for me. And we got to wait for them to build that as well. Let's go into double time speed. So right now they're building the town hall to begin with, and we're also having them break off to work on this here. Now, the lumberjacks are not going to be the people that we start off with. As a matter of fact, whenever you build new buildings, people will show up from out of, town, I guess, or wherever the hell they're living at, and take up the jobs over here to begin with. So, right now, the moment this gets built, which takes a little bit of while, I like the game a lot, but the early period of the game takes a bit to kind of get going, especially because this is as fast as you can go. So they're over here trying to, huff and puff their legs as much as possible here, but it does take a while to kind of get going. If we highlight this over here, we'll see the process of what's going on over here. We need 2 more metal parts for this, and wooden planks, which we do have here at the moment. And obviously, we'll be turning a bunch of the logs that we get into planks to build more buildings, and we'll also be cutting down some of it to make firewood. Because obviously, if we don't have firewood for the winter, we'll freeze to death, which is a really easy way for your colony to fail pretty quickly. Now, we probably won't see any bandits right now, because it takes a while to kind of happen, because, they give you enough ample time to kind of get your settlement up and running. But the bandits will show up, and they will either shake you down for money. If you already have a sheriff office built up or any gunslinger, you can fight them off. But early on, if they show up too early, it's probably best for you to just kind of pay the ransom and just go along with that, because otherwise they can just come in here, ransack your entire town, and that'll be it for you. So this is all ready to go. We just have to do a bit more work over here and we'll be fine. Meanwhile, this is going on, let's also get a sawmill, because we'll have to turn a bunch of that wood into planks, as I mentioned. And I guess we could set this bad boy up somewhere over here would be fine, I would say. So, not too far away from the wood is what I'm thinking. So we could set you up let me do a little more rotation. Does that work? That works out. Place that right there. And whoever's just idling by, get to work on that sawmill, and we'll be good. So there you go. The lumberjack is up and running now. We have to wait for a worker to show up. We also could dedicate laborers, which means it'll be the pioneers who move, like, say the wood from our excess stock over here, or they'll move the wood from here to the sawmill to turn into planks. I normally like to keep at least one dedicated worker per building early on, so we'll just set up one, and we also have to set up the area they're going to work at. And right now, we should be able to see this guy coming into town somewhere. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta go all the way around? Oh, we should have probably built a bridge for him. It's gonna take him a while to get over here. Ooh. Oh, wait, hold up. See, I've never had this issue before. I mean, I only played this like, probably half an hour before. But it never went down that way. Can I make a bridge now? Because if I can make a bridge now, we should probably... Yeah, there's a bridge right here. 15 wooden planks early on is really a really big investment. But you know what? If most of my people will be spawning from here, if they go all the way around, that's actually kind of really bad. So... we could set the bridge up right through here. The problem is, it won't be built in time for this guy, but at least for the future settlers, I think it'll help out. I mean, it makes sense, they can't just cross the freaking river with that horse, right? But had I known... Oh! Excuse me? But the thing said you were gonna go all the way around. This is not, I guess it's not deep. It's kind of weird, like that little tracker that was chasing, it seemed like he was gonna go all the way around, but he just kind of took a shortcut. Well, we'll keep this here anyway, maybe it's not really necessary. So for now we have Lumberjack, and what I want to do for this guy too is set up his working area. So I'm gonna change the working area to be... well, let's do most of this here for now. And once that's been completely depleted of like trees, we'll move it somewhere further in, but right now we're gonna keep him relatively close so we actually get a lot of this built fast. And since the bridge really isn't that much of a priority anymore, because apparently this guy cheated the system, let's go and just make it whatever. And then the sawmill, let's make this go up to like second, or at least first priority, in comparison to the bridge itself. Okay, so with that done, let's see, right now we are negative 20. The way we get money right now is we're bringing merchants in, also setting up houses for rent. And obviously our dude's gonna need houses to sleep at. Early on, they're gonna have to be sleeping outside, but we need to set up some houses eventually for that. If we go over here, the shack will be 250, but in order to get the shack unlocked, we have to make the sawmill, which is kind of what we're working at here. And you see right there, that's going to be my lumberjack pulling out trees. It looked like he pulled that tree off with his bare hand. Like he just went over and just pulled that tree. Did she do that? No, he's chopping down. He totally is chopping down. But he's so strong, he can pick up that entire log by himself. No wonder he's a big husky guy. New building available, that should be our shacks now. So let's slow it on down here a little teeny tiny bit. This thing is fairly empty for now, so we'll probably set you up. Let's see here. Next to the town hall. Seems fairly good to me. First shack right there. And let's set up a second one through there as well. Good. Not bad. Cancel out of that. It's normally 2 people per shack. So, if we have 10 people, we need at least 5 for now. But mind you, the more people that come in for work after we set up these buildings that are obviously working places, we're going to have to get more shacks right now. So, it's not a bad thing to kind of load up on that early on. The faster you have shacks up, the less liable they're going to be angry and like salty about stuff. So with this done, let's go back over to maybe starting our stonemason up and running. That'd be very nice too. So the stonemason, I don't want to get you too far. You actually fit right there, which isn't too bad. The problem is, oh, we have a ton of rock over here. And you could barely fit over there. That's actually perfect. So if I set you up right over here, you don't have to travel too far to get those stones. Excellent. And let's make this the priority for now if we can too. So we'll give that like a top priority over the other ones. We got some rain happening. Right now we don't have to worry too much about the rain. It's not really a big deal. It's mostly winter that's a big killer for our little Wild West civilization here. And once those houses are built, we should start getting some revenue coming in because they have to pay rent for me after all. And we have the suit over just standing around. Is there a reason why? Oh, you're a hunter. We have a hunter already? That happened pretty fast. Okay, well if you're a hunter, my man, let's see about getting the hunter set up. Where is a good supply of animals around here? Got a bunch of the old buffaloes over here too. Okay, let's put you out in the outskirts of the area. So we'll do something like this here. Okay. There are not enough workers for the Blue River, build more residential. Yeah, I know, man, believe me. That stuff happens really often, which is really annoying, because it's kind of like, I know what I gotta do, but it takes a while to kind of get everything built, it's the Wild West. We're doing everything by hand over here. We don't got like machinery and stuff like that, so it does take a while. Especially my man over here deciding not to work. Cloyd beavers? Food doesn't go out too fast. But one of the things we definitely want to unlock eventually is going to be... Look at that! Hey, he's using a fridge! This will be a trader. We could actually call for supplies at the moment if we want to. Like, if we set up buy, we could buy whatever we need. But at the moment, I don't think we definitely need anything whatsoever, so we could hold off. Although bread does lure potential settlers from afar. But I don't think it works out if you buy it. I think you have to have your own bread production before they actually start coming in. So we could buy it, but at the moment, I don't really think it's too important. Clothing is not a bad thing as well for my dudes, because I'm pretty sure most of them, even though they don't look naked, they will complain about being naked. I guess they just can't have their dogs over here just flapping around. And yeah, I know, buddies. I'm sorry that you gotta sleep by the fire, but it is what it is. Now, you are going to, luckily, you have a bunch of rock over here, so you don't have to travel too far. But I'll move your radius for that. And that'll work out for you. Now, shack, almost there. First shack's done. You guys need some firewood. We should have some firewood from here. But what I could do momentarily, so I don't have to worry about chopping on any logs into firewood momentarily, I'm going to buy a little bit of firewood here. So, let's see. Let's set up a one-time purchase of maybe 20 firewood. And here's a toilet as well. In the toilet, your residents empty their bowels. I think that's probably the best description of a toilet I've ever heard. What do you go to a toilet for? Well, empty your bowels out. Or maybe even your bladder. So, we're going to need that. This doesn't take too long to build, luckily, so I'm going to probably have you over here by the quarry. Going to be a really stinky quarry, but hey. Normally, I affiliate quarries with, like, bad smells, so that'll be your thing over here. Hunter. Like, Cloyd Beaver's guy is like, no, god damn it, just get that up and running already. I want to start hunting out there. And he's going to be my trader. He should be bringing the firewood for us here right now, so that'll be automatically bought. It'll be a one-time purchase, so we have to worry about turning it off afterwards. That's all he did. He just rolled by and he basically just tossed the firewood at us. Okay, and the hunter's ready to go too? Perfect. Now you're going to be hunting wild game all the way over here. There's a lot for you here to take out. We got bison, we got stags, we got little rabbits. We got a lot of stuff over here for you. And luckily, it doesn't seem that there's any sort of like aggressive animal here for now, so that's good. We don't have to worry about this guy getting torn out by a wolf or something. So there he goes. And I think like definitely getting those laborers off of the dedicated work has kind of sped our process up quite a bit. And they're also making roads where they're walking by more often now, which is very good. It'll speed up the process. I'm not sure why you guys aren't using the roads. They're there for a reason, dog. Alright, so 2 shacks. This will give us 4 shacks. We have 11 people. We need 1 more dude to show up, so we get unlocked the well for water, which we need that very quick because we're down to 12. Should get the majority of our people housed in, the ones that we do have available anyway. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, which would be 12. So that would be exactly on the dot what we do need. That being said, though, we still gotta wait for most of this to get done and built up in here. And this is where I would love a more of a speed up feature as well. Like, we're going up to 2 times speed. Like, a 4 times speed would definitely help this out quite a bit, because otherwise, it does take a little bit of time, as you can see over here. The toilet's already up and running too, luckily. I never actually seen him use this. Like, I want to keep my eyes on it to see if somebody just wanders over there and just, you know, pops a squat in there. Although it is pretty much sealed off, so we can't really see him squatting, but, you know, in our minds, we know what he's doing in there. I think we can also change the name of our town, too. Right now it's Blue River. If I do more of this, by the way, in case you want to see more of this, do let me know. And, let me know what kind of name you'd like to see for this little Falcon village here going forward. Assuming we do more of this right now. I'm kind of like on the rocks about it. As I mentioned, like, I like it, but it takes a while to kind of get going. Like, at least it took me like half an hour to kind of get like the basics done. And then we started seeing like the bandits start showing up and shaking us down for money. I got a sheriff by that time, so he was walking around. And there's gonna be thieves that show up too that kind of grab your stuff and go. But if you have a gunslinger or a sheriff, they'll literally shoot it down. And then you can either arrest them or kill them. If you kill them, you need a cemetery, unfortunately, which takes a while to kind of build. So it's probably best to arrest them, but you need a sheriff's office for that, which is kind of like further down here. You need 5 settlers. And the settlers are the hard ones to come in, because with the settlers, let's see, if we go over to... what am I looking for here? Settlers require meat, bread, water, firewood, clothing, and alcohol. And the merchants require a lot more stuff, actually. So we're building towards the merchants and the settlers right now. The pioneers are really basic when they come in and work. Okay, so we have our very first gunslinger showing up too. A gunslinger's on his way to Blue River. And there he is right there. This is the guy that we could kind of use as a makeshift sheriff for now. So until you get a sheriff to, like, you know, arrest dudes, as I mentioned, we could hire this fellow right here. And he'll be the one that kind of upholds the law here for us. Right now we're in summer too. And let's see, it's going to cost us 25 to recruit him. He's got apparently some sort of rifle with him as a weapon. Haywood Murphy. I think that's a perfect name for a gunslinger. And we have acquired the services of Haywood Murphy. And now we're at a 12 too. So that means that we can finally get our freaking well up and running as well. Our well up and running as well, listen to this guy. So the well, the closer it is to the water, the more water it's going to actually produce for us. So excellent over here. Unfortunately, we can't build you there. There it is. Good. No, we're looking for excellent. We had a 699 over there when it came to water. Here we go. Perfect. So we're going to finally have our own water production coming in too, which is perfect. And I believe I prioritized the warehouse right now so we can start moving all the extra goods into that. So then the firewood, I guess distribution will go a lot smoother that way. So we need one more metal part, a couple more plank too. We do have plank. It's a matter of moving it over there though. Let's go back to speed. Alrighty, our warehouse is complete now. Perfect. So now we should be able to start moving all the excess goods over to the warehouse, so it'll stop bothering me about like stuff being completely filled up over here. So incoming goods, we got all the extra firewood will be delivered in here. And I think you kind of dictate what you want in each warehouse yourself if you want to do that. And you can also tell them what not to bring in here right now. So yeah, we can prohibit stuff from here as well. So for right now, whatever we have, bring it in because obviously we have definitely the space for it. And that'll make it so that the firewood distribution into the houses goes a bit smoother as well. Moving all the excess stuff from there into the warehouse. Cool. So with this done, let's get this well to be the next big priority. A thief was... Okay, stop. A thief has robbed a warehouse in the Blue River. There he is right there. And look at this guy. He grabbed the wood from the freaking warehouse and he's running through the bridge that I made to give my guys better passage. The bridge that I made is kind of turning its back on me now. Where's my gunslinger at? Yo. You must come and attack Cyril Keybow. He's got no weapon. So I think we've marked him. He's wanted as well. Unfortunately, we can't arrest him because we don't have a sheriff office. Okay. Gunslinger! Hurry up, dude. Oh, he's gonna get away, boys. He's gonna get away. Haywood Murphy, what did I hire you for? You gave up already? Haywood Murphy gave up. Haywood, you scumbag. Earn your keep. No, don't just walk over there, you ding-dong. Get over here. He's gone. He's gone. You know, I had like a thief in my off-camera play, and we basically shot him, and then he was on his knees, and then we couldn't arrest him, we had to kill him. But it worked out then because there was no bridge, so there was like a river around, so he couldn't get through, so he basically had to go to town, and then the gunslinger was able to take care. Where are you going now? Get your ass back over here. Stop it. Hey. Hey. A thief has successfully stolen something from Blue River. That's good. Do you see the situation this paints us in, Haywood? Now, every thief's gonna think that the Blue River settlement's an easy place to come over here and grab stuff. I gotta get your ass into a diet. Look at you. Look at you. You're my gunslinger. You know what? You post up right here. You hang out by the freaking bridge. If people steal from us, they're gonna probably run through there, so you stay there. Can I change working area? Yeah, your working area is right here. Alright, you hang out by the freaking bridge, you ding-dong. Well, we haven't seen the bandits yet, but we got a random thief right there. We're gonna wrap it up here, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. This is Depraved. As I mentioned, I like it. It just takes a while to kind of get going. If you want to see a bit more, do let me know. We'll definitely check it out. This comes out July 17th or the 20th. The link down below in the description will tell you the exact date, but it's one of those 2 days right there, and, you know, I like it, but, you know, I would love a 4x speed, at least for the early part of the game where it does take a while to kind of get going. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will catch you next time.